They said Gray paved the way, changed the rain, released the pain, least you sane, getting paid, trend setting, brighter days, doper rap, tighter sets, high and deadly, I'm a fighter jet, journey.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen, before this man goes under the knife for surgery, we're going to hit you with one more show, right? I know you want me to say that, but I just had to say that because by the time they see this, you'll already have your surgery. So this is going to be Martinez.
I was going to say it at the end of the episode, but you said it now. But if people, we don't like to put our business out there because we're already older, so we don't use social shit for. Oh, this is what's going on. But I will be going into the knife next week, getting my back fixed. I'm getting fusion surgery done on my L5 because I can't walk and my back is killing me because I have a collapsed L5. So hopefully once this gets done and I'm fixed, you'll see me back on the show. So if you don't mind any prayers, positive vibes, any wishes, I will accept them. I will take them and I will take them with me there on Monday when I go on the 13th and get this done. So I appreciate everybody who sent me wishes or anything. Send them my way. And with that being said, Chef, let's go.
You know what? All right. So we've been sitting here. I'm a little, when you have like a drink that's left out and it gets really stale or bitter or just doesn't have that same appeal. All right. Well, I'm going to tell you now, I had that with Taya Valkyrie. Absolutely. Great talent. Great talent. There's no shitting on Taya. There's great talent. But it's over with already, right? It's played out. Now, you want to fix the MLW featherweight division and make it what it is, and I'm going to say I'm not playing nice no more. Gloves are off. Listen, you don't like this shit. If you want a sucker-ass podcast, it's going to do nothing but tell you whatever shows you like are the best. Not going to be here, right? We don't play nice. It's what we do. We keep it 100 with you guys. We give you content we thought would be interesting for us to talk about and for you to enjoy. So what I will say, to fix this, and I got the list in front of me because there was no way I was going to remember all this. Now, there's a woman right now in California who's running around with 6 championships, right? 6. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, 6. I'm going to read off this list to you, and I'm going to start it with one of my favorite companies, PCW Ultra, right? So, the PCW Ultra Women's Champion, 2 times, Viva Van. Venue Wrestling Entertainment, Women's Champion, 1 time. Mm-hmm. National Tradition Lucha Libre, Women's Champion, 1 time. Future Stars of Wrestling, 1 time. But she still has all them on her. So this 1 time is because she hasn't lost it. That's why I'm saying 1 time, because she hasn't lost them. Big Time Wrestling Championship, 1 time. Arizona Wrestling Federation, 1 time. All these belts, she's still rocking. Right? Has not lost them. PCW Ultra, she lost it, got the shit right back. Right? Like, this is my belt. I'm the queen of California. Literally, Viva Van is the queen of Cali. I don't care what you say. You bring her over, she's the truth. Way younger, way more athletic, honestly better in ring, and can talk better than Taya too. Viva Van is, to me, top 5 right now in all of wrestling. I don't care from WWE to your local independent. Viva Van is in there. She can out-talk anybody or she can out-wrestle anybody. She is a 5-tool player. Muppet, am I wrong? Am I wrong here? Have I said anything like that's, fugazi?
I detect no lies.
I mean, what do you want me to do here? We're all, fans, they're like already tired of Taya. I see it all the time.
Bro, I've been praising Viva Van's tune for the last 2 about Viva Van. And I started following her on Facebook, and Facebook is the one place that I hate the most out of all social media is Facebook. But I follow her on Facebook, and if could post different pics on Facebook than you could do on Instagram or Twitter. I don't know if that's it or not. But she had a photo shoot recently where she's sitting on the throne with the belts, and she's completely naked, and all her body parts are covered in red and black tape, like going around her body. I don't know what else. When I saw that, I literally dropped my chocolate milk that I was drinking.
You're muted, my brother. You're talking and nobody can hear you. This is what happened. He got flabbergasted. Now you're muted again. You're muted again. Listen, he seen that picture, lost all track of reality. No, sir. So while I'm going to sit here until you interrupt me, I'm going to let you people know.
Better?
No, sir.
Damn it.
There you go. There you go. You're good. You're good. Nope. No good no more. You're no good. So, I don't know what's going on with this guy. We
Better?
There you go. Finally.
Okay. So you were right. I was flabbergasted when I saw this pic that I can't even talk on the microphone. All right. So I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, am I supposed to be looking at this with from a wrestler's respectful eyes, or as a man who's like, oh my God, like, good Lord have mercy, dude? All I know is when I saw that, I wanted to get Vietnamese food that night just because I was hungry, and I'm thinking to myself, you look that good, you wrestle that good, but you still don't get the chance of the that you're supposed to be getting, which is crazy. She's a wrestler on AEW a bunch of times. She's wrestling everywhere, but still no one has given her a chance to fulfill a dream of being in a big company. You know, she's the first Vietnamese wrestler out there, female wrestler that came out, dude. And we know she's told us where she's from. You know, coming from nothing, to what she is now. You know, the struggle. So you know, she's been where we've been growing up. So we understand her pain. So she's worked for what she's got, and it's a shame that she's not getting to show that on a national televised show.
You know what kills me, and I don't want to. I'm not sandbagging nobody, right? But you've seen N.W.A on AEW Dark or AEW. You've seen her on Impact. She is nowhere in the same league as Viva Van, right? Like, it's not even close. So you're like, yo, how do you have a girl who's absolutely gorgeous, absolutely amazing in ring? And you know who falls into that trap too? Christi Jaynes. We've seen Christi Jaynes versus dudes and out wrestle men. Not like, because I'm not into the intergender thing. I think it does nothing for the guys, and it, you know, whatever. But I've seen guys actually wrestle her. Like, oh man, what was that guy's name? He was in MLW. She wrestled him, Gringo Loco. And she's doing like Hurricanrana shit and crushing this guy, and he's freaking suplexing the shit out of her. And that's the intergender I like, where these people are showing their technique and talent, right? It's not like, let me not try to act like because she's a girl, I can't hit her. That gimmick stuff is corny. These girls can wrestle anybody, and they're not like little twiggy ass girls neither. So how does a girl like Viva Van staying on the independents, right? Like, we've said this 6 million times. If we had money and had a wrestling company, Viva Van would be the champ off the rip. Vipers would be signed. Viva Van would be signed. Christi Jaynes would be signed. What the hell's happening with oh my God, Martinez? She was a Ring of Honor Women's champ.
Oh yeah, it used to be. Yeah, Michelle Martinez.
What's up with her? Like, we haven't seen her in forever. So
Yeah,
she
lost the belt, and we haven't seen her since.
Yeah, we haven't seen any of them, and they're super talented. How do you sit back and you go, okay, now I'm taking nothing away from any woman that gets into a company. Do what you got to do, make your bread, salute, right? But as an owner of a company, if you want somebody ready, they're there, right? Like, they're everywhere. Janai Kai, super talented too. You got all these women that are sitting there, and you're like, well, how come they're not even on these shows?
Yeah,
that's the question.
Yeah, Janai Kai is leaving to Japan today. First time ever.
Really?
Yep. She's here in Japan.
Was she going to Stardom?
I don't know, at different companies, but she's going to be there for at least for a couple of weeks. Right. So yeah, first time.
Wow. Yep. You know what? Salute to Janai Kai. We love Janai Kai. We think she's an incredible talent.
One thing before we move on. They did a search of the top companies that get searched in the United States for wrestling. There's three. There's a top five. Guess who came out number 4 for the most searched wrestling company so far in 2023? Yeah, so WWE, of course. AEW
is 1. AEW is 2. Impact would be 3.
Yeah, and then guess who the 4th company most searched so far in 2023?
N.W.A?
Nope. From Japan. Oh, actually, and number 3 is not Impact, is New Japan Wrestling. But then number 4 is Stardom.
Whoa, so WWE, AEW, New Japan, then Stardom?
And then Stardom. As the 4th most searched wrestling company right now.
And
Stardom. And people rarely talk about Stardom. That's how much fire Stardom is getting now. The last couple of years with the presentation, the new money coming from the new company, the Bukai company, and how they are now merging into New Japan Wrestling. How New Japan Wrestling, first ever female wrestler champion, Kairi Sane, so Stardom being the number 4th most searched company, wrestling company in the world right now.
I'm with
imagine,
it. Awesome.
Imagine a company here in the States, somewhat like AEW, or that has a women's division, even Impact has a women's division, and they do like some kind of yearly challenge with Stardom, and you bring 5 or 6 of their female ladies down here. You go up there, and you have this tournament for supremacy, like us TNA Impact versus Stardom or something like that. Battle of the Bells, BELLES, something like that. Dude, with Stardom right now is like the hottest female company in the world, and people barely know about that.
What's the company? I don't know if it's AAA or what's the other big one in Mexico?
CMLL.
Yeah, which is the one that has like 5 Americans, 5 Canadians, 5 Mexicans.
Well, they had
it's like
the battle tournament last month, right? A couple of months ago.
Yeah.
CMLL was the first one ever, and AAA is doing the same thing now, copying them now.
That's good.
It's either coming up, either happened or it's coming up now. They're having the same idea, like the battle of the thing like that. But CMLL was the first one that did all females.
That's dope.
Yeah. So imagine company from here doing something with Stardom, bro. That'd be crazy right now.
The thing that gets me is I hate the politics in this wrestling shit, right? Nobody wants to work with nobody. Everybody wants, I got to be the big dog. I got to do this. If you allowed your little pride, which would make your company better, just swallow your whack-ass pride. Because if you sat back and you said, you know what? Let's do a joint pay-per-view. Let's have AEW, MLW, N.W.A, and Impact Wrestling, one pay-per-view a year. One. Do you know how dope that would be
Woo.
Dude, you take the 4 best guys from each show, and then you have your women's champion. Like, none of the belts got to be on the line. That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's about belts.
Yeah,
It's just about more talent showcasing their abilities with other companies. And you know who wins? We do. Everyone that watches this, we all win.
If like we always say, if we have money, if I have money, I will go to Stardom. I say I want to have a tournament with Stardom. I don't care if we lose every single match to you guys. We go 0-8. I don't care. Just imagine the revenue that comes in, the eyes that are coming in, the merchandise that's going to be sold. I'm looking at the big picture instead of the little thing that happened. We went 0-8. That was fine. We lost. That was fine. We got swept. That was fine.
And the crazy part is
we were watched by hundreds of thousands of fans on pay-per-view. We did this much on the gate. We did this much on revenue. Hey, I could go 0-8 every month if you want me to go 0-8.
Yeah, and there's so many. Like, all right, let's just say one of us hits the lottery, and we're like, let's go do this for Stardom. We're gonna have a company, right? Say we have an all-women's show. Okay, we have Viva Van on the roster.
I'm right.
She's a free agent. You have Vipers on the roster. She's a free agent. Yep. You have Christi Jaynes, free agent. Tanai Kai, free agent.
Gavi Ortiz,
there's so many girls.
Free agent. There's so many out there.
Right? Like, we could keep going down this crazy list. As a matter of fact, oh no, I think she signed. The girl that I like that was in the that 4-way in MLW, she's from AAA.
Who she signed with? One. Well, yeah, because they're in Mexico. Yeah.
If she wasn't signed, I'd have to have her too, right? Like,
and don't forget our favorite girl, Billy Starks. She's there.
Another one not signed. Like, we can just keep going down a crazy list, right?
We just 10 women field go up against a 10 women field for Stardom.
Oh,
singles matches and tag teams, and then at the end, one big battle royal. And see who wins it, who takes the one trophy for Battle Royal.
You know what people would say?
The revenue, man. The revenue. That's what I'm looking at.
People would say, take my money. That's what you would hear, right? Like,
bro, I will say, take my money right now. Here, I'm rich. Take my money. I'm giving you the money. Go ahead.
It's incredible how easy this shit is, right? Like, but in wrestling, there's a lot of politics. This person don't want to work with this because this person worked with such and such. Like, it's so corny. Put out the best product for your fans.
I'm not losing. I'm not getting pinned.
You know what? So hit that little block thing right there. Has all our social media, all that good stuff. As soon as this guy is ready to able to come back, you'll be getting his back. I'm gonna abduct A Beans for a little while and have to do these night shifts with him because Mr.
First of all, you gotta find him first.
He's missing with El Jefe.
Yeah, he's hanging out with him down somewhere in Texas.
So we don't know where he is. I'll figure it out. I'll send out I'll send out the goons to go find him. But if not, I'll be flying solo for a little while until he can come back. And then once he's ready and he's good, he'll be back. But not just be back. When he's able, you're going to see him back at MLW again. Right? Like, that is the main, let's get it popping. Let's get this going. My brother, everybody wishes you a speedy, successful recovery. Obviously, I'll be talking to you regardless. For myself, this man here, Mr. Muffins Martinez, we out of here. Deuces.